Hey, slow ride, how you doing? Welcome in. Polly got the first redemption in. Alright. Oops, probably running an ad break here in a moment, so I'm not too talkative yet. Funny thing is my watch just buzzed me and told me that I took a nap. I'm going, okay, well, that's interesting. I do have the mic on now. I have to double check what I'm doing here. Polly says he could nap. Yeah, so could I, trust me. And I didn't take one. Although I did lean back here in my chair, my head tilted back and closed my eyes. I guess that's what the watch considers a nap. What am I doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'll get there eventually. Let's see. Do that. Doing something on my laptop momentarily. Make sure there's no sound. Okay, dokie. Is there a plan? There's never a plan. I guess that's what I want. That's what I want. There we go. Okay, now I got it figured out. Okay. Well, hi. Watches at... I can't even read today. Ad break ended. Your community's back. Okay, these watches are too nosy anyway. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. Gosh. Okay, let's see. I wasn't on at all yesterday. I didn't play. At least not on Sakura. I did play, though. I played for about 10.5 hours straight. I was playing with my grandson. And that's because they got this year's realm up. So, yeah, I played there, and I found myself a cute little Taiga village, and was just kind of wandering around and locking up villagers and gearing up with a little bit. I think I ended up with what did I have? I had I think a chainmail or iron, I'm not sure which at this point, helmet. I had copper chest plate and leggings and leather boots. And it was a very good thing that I had leather boots, because on that world it has a whole lot of mountainous area with powdered snow. Had to rescue my dog once. I did catch a dog. Sadly, later on, the poor pup got shot by a skeleton and died after we were back at the village thinking we were safe and sound. Hey, Yarn Beast. Yeah. Did your boy tell you that we played for about 10? Well, I played for about 10.5 hours. He wasn't on as long as I was on the family realm yesterday. Yeah. It was fun. Anyway, lost my poor little black doggy to a skeleton. A skeleton was mean. And, yeah. I don't know that I'll ever... I don't know if I will or won't ever stream from over there. He told me you played, but I don't think I caught how long. I know he's playing there right now. Yeah, I saw... I got on here just 10 minutes or so ago, and I saw that he was playing on the realm, and it's like, oh, I'll go play with my grandson. Yeah, well, it was fun. When I'm done here, I'll go play over there again. Yeah. I got logs to chop, I think. And I got, I'm not sure what, because I haven't been on here 2 days. I haven't been on today, and I wasn't on yesterday, so I guess I should figure out what it is I need to do. I don't think I have anything left in here to put away. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I got a little birch and a little dark oak. Got to see what my status is here for those. But yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of a grindy day, so hopefully we can all find lots to talk about. 10 minutes on Minecraft's 10 hours in the real world. Oh gosh, I spent a lot of time then. Yeah. Cool. I may go join him. I need something chill after being on my feet the last 2 days. Yeah, you were busy yesterday, I guess. I can't remember what it is you said you were doing. Ajax says hello, welcome in. And Slow says, might have villagers to name. Oh gosh. I just want to go take a nap, like my watch said I did, and I didn't. Yeah, darn watch anyway. Yep. This is the extent of the birch backup. Extra stock I have that isn't in the shop. That's it. Let's see. That's got overflow, so it's good. This is my backup on cherry. I think I'm pretty good with this. Let's see, do I have an extra one in here? Look at that, I do. So I don't really need to mine dark oak. Why was I mining dark oak? Is it the leaves maybe I should have been mining? Probably is, because that's all the backup leaves I have. Not that anyone's buying leaves. And your leg hurts still? Oh, my poor baby. That poor girl. It's an overflow, so we should have plenty of backup on that. And since no one ever claimed their 2 other stacks, I'm just gonna go put a 3rd stack in there and call it good. Okay, Flame, you heard me talking. There's your chair. Get back on your chair. The mangrove, that's all I have for backup too. So there's plenty of woods I could work with still. Oak. Yep, that needs to increase. That's overflow. In fact, that's a 2nd overflow. That's all no, come on, I've got more than that for that. Yeah, I've got 2 extras for spruce. So if Nope's around anywhere, if he's listening by any chance, I think I saw him leave the game, yeah. And if he needs more spruce, I got more spruce. I don't have more crimson. I don't have more warped. And I got bought out of mushroom stem, and all I have is back over in the shop again, unless it's sold. So let's take that over, and since I wasn't on all day yesterday, it'll give me opportunity to check, see if I've had any more sales. We'll get that out of the way. Yeah, there's some birch. Guess I didn't need those dark oaks. Oh, so what did everybody get done in the last 2 days? Yesterday and today. Anything change? Oh, Nope's got his mansion underway here. Is it holoprint or is it the real thing? Is that kind of like, oh, and look at that. Cuban's got his built stuff going on over there. That's at his base, but this is the spawn area. Ooh. I only saw him building this on the... Yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, saw him building it on the Discord live the other day. Well, over several days. He was quite busy on it, working on it, and creative. Nice. Guess he's got a little more terraforming to do. Unless that's a... Ajax says, decorated my villager breeder. Okay. That's down over on the coast there before we get to your base, right? Between mine and yours. Gosh, this is looking so cool these days. You can actually see structures at various distances. I like it. Makes it look like we got a lot of people playing on here. I like it. And I like Ajax's church. A very tall steeple. Oh, let's see. Oh, I was headed to the shop. That's right. Headed to the shop. How's that for making a landing right at the door? No sales there. Whoa, there's been sales there. Whoa, I'll have to come collect those later. No more sales there. You know what? I would suggest if anyone's planning on buying any of these at this point, hold off. I'm going to drastically change the pricing on these. And I'm probably going, I haven't decided the exact price yet, but they're only going to be sold by the shulker, so you'll buy your season's worth. It'll be very inexpensive. Ooh, I didn't notice that before, the things up there on top. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. It's that way. Okay. See what we need to get here. Okay, let's put the jungle, the extra. Oh, we had a sale here too. Okay, we'll hold off on that. Anything else? We sold out of the stems again. Not out of them, but we've sold more. That's awesome. Oh, guys, there was something cool I saw, and I want to test this out. I think I have some of those back at the base. Don't let me forget to test the red mushroom blocks. Somebody. Yeah, resin blocks, Polly. Thank you. Hey, fantastic Sherlock Fox. How you doing this evening? Finally was able to hang out at Delen's stream a little earlier, and that's what prompted the remind everybody about the red blocks, because I want to see if it works here on... actually, I could just test it right here. I don't think it's a problem. We'll do it right now. Okay, she had put these down, right? We'll just do 6. And she put 2, or put a layer on top. Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Is there something special on Java? Do they have on the Dadrock? Ah. Or does it have to be on a certain block itself? What would happen on Dadrock when she was showing this? You put another red mushroom block on top of mushroom, and when you remove it, it turns it like kind of a tannish, speckly color. Java superior. Oh, Polly, stop it. Hi, Moa. Welcome in. And you could do the same with the sides. And you could end up with this layer of these blocks that were brown, but they had speckles. I thought it was so cool. So apparently, unless there's something I'm missing. Ooh, wait, what? There was a full stack in there. How did I lose one? Guess I'll take those out and we'll just leave them like it is. Bedrock. Moa's done it. But on Bedrock? Well, yeah, because you only play PS5, right? Okay, I'll try it back over at the base. Maybe there's something I'm missing over here. Maybe it has something to do with the beacon effects. I don't know. Anyway, I was checking to see. Oops, sold a little more birch. Yep. Sales are moving right along. See, did I look that one? Yep, we sold that mangrove. Oak. And spruce. Yep, I got to get stuff over here again. Oh, and even sold some crimson stem and some warp sip. Somebody's been buying a little bit of everything. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Well, I had a list of those things that I need the most of, but I think birch is kind of on the top of the list, even though Everybody says they don't like birch. Maybe you have an add-on preventing it. I don't know, because I don't know what, there aren't a whole lot of add-ons here. I know we have some bedrock tweaks, but the server I don't think has much of anything for add-ons. Of course it could, and I just don't remember. That is a thing. We've talked about that before. Oh, I see. I gotta retrieve some of my, oh, I bet I'm too low. Yeah. Well, we'll just go back up. So I do have my future dude here that's gonna tend to things. And I got this guy. I put him in gold armor. He looks so good in gold armor, and his name is Lost. Did I name him that? I don't remember. Maybe I do have dementia. Guys, it's like coming into a brand new stream every day, right? Okay, let's go get the other cart. Oh. The first of the week I was busy. I'm on my friend's world right now. I'll test it later. Okay. No problem. We got the iron farm working. It is, the Death Star is operational. Something like that. That thing's operational. I forget how the line exactly goes. You can see they're burning up as we approach. And I got the villagers over here. And they're all set to their trades. They just aren't all converted and healed. Discounted. That's the word I was looking for. Some are and some aren't. The ones that are, I guess we finally figured out, were the zombie villagers that had a profession. And that's why, like this guy, he was apparently a zombie villager but didn't have a profession. And that's why he did not discount when I gave him a profession. But these guys all sell quartz, but 3 of them are pillars. And Nope is joining, and we have, he's my original fisherman. The numbers are not the numbers they necessarily spawned in, but the numbers that they were brought in. Yeah, good English, B. They were brought over. Okay, Siri bot's at it. Good, I guess. So we have what they need. Oh, that's the thing I need to make, is my wool farm, unless somebody has wool they want to sell. I think Slow Ride originally had the wool farm, and Yarn Beast is talking about, or wool shop I should say, and Yarn Beast is talking about setting one up. Mickey! How you doing, Mickey? I watched Mickey's stream this morning. I don't know how she does those 5 hours. Man, sometimes I struggle with the 2 that I usually do. They're gonna have all kinds of stuff. And I think my original plan being this is the prison. It's not looking very prisony, is it? Well, reasons. In order to make these little things for the cages, for the prison cells that I originally wanted to do, it would still have to come out another block distance this way. Could be done, but I'd have very few prisoners. that I could set up that way. So I still will probably set up a few of them like that. So I'll probably end up with more than 20 villagers. So maybe 1 or 2 on this side still, and maybe 1 or 2, or I could just move them. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I could put little cells like that over here on this side. Of course, there's been no texturing. This is all just this. But I have a plan for outside. But my iron farm is working just fine. I'm getting more string here than I get on my solo world, which I don't understand. I don't know what I did differently. I really don't. Anyway, I still want to also probably put up tiles on the roof because I don't like the water dripping on me, and I don't think that'll affect anything. I should harvest my sugar cane and then plant another row so that I can have plenty. Although I don't have but a couple of librarians, so it's really not crucial that I have a lot of sugar cane to make paper with. Oh, and thank you to my mods for getting the shout outs there. I don't know if that was Yarn Beast or Fox getting those done, but I appreciate it because I'm not paying attention very well. You don't belong there, but it's okay. Good, stay there. Flame, will you go back over and lay in the chair, please? Get off my desk. Keep going. A couple more steps. There you go. Good kitty. Let's see. Paper. Well, where do I want? Let's see. Anything else to take over there since I'm going to head back there? I'm not going to harvest all these things. I think I have room over there still for carrots. And I may as well take the wheat. We'll go deposit these things in the prison. It's funny, the prison looks so small. Whee! But at least I didn't die. I did die here one day. Carrot farmer. His stuff goes here. Yeah. But nope. Sorry, dude. I guess he didn't like being flashed with a rocket. He's not discounted, so that's one of them that needs to be discounted. I should probably put torches in front of him because I still have to build to do them from the outside. He's discounted, I know that. Beets, you're not discounted. You are. You are not. You are not. Flame wants to stream too. Yeah, well, there aren't any cameras here, so she can't. And I'm not going to put one on me, so. If she streamed, all she'd do is meow, meow, meow. Oh, he's not set for anything. I haven't decided what to do with him yet. You discounted? No. How about you? No. You? No. No. That one has mending. As his second trade, I think it is, at 14 currently, which isn't horrible. And this, I just wanted a bookshelf guy and the lanterns in the glass. It's supposed to be another librarian, so maybe that guy will get moved over here. But I don't know what I want him to be. Okay, oh yeah, I gotta remember this. You're not. Yeah, you're not. You are. You are. You are. No! Why did that torch go? Now you got a torch behind your head. Guess it stays there. And Cuban, oh. Did I show this last stream? What was it, Thursday or Friday stream that Cuban and Ajax were here helping me? And we named Cuban helping, and we named a guy that used to be here Ajax helping. Well, in the process, that it was only these two that were over here, and none of this stuff was built in yet, the stanchions, if you will. And somehow, probably because there was no fence there, a couple of zombies came in. Cocoax, welcome in and hello, first time chatter. How are you today? And the zombies came in, and it's like, oh cool, these guys needed to be discounted. So I let the zombies eat their faces and then got rid of the zombies. But in the process of healing them using the crossbow and the arrows of weakness, I guess one of them was a little too weak, and poor Ajax got killed off. Should be as sad. But we could maybe name one son of Ajax? I don't know. I'm doing good, Cocoax. Gotta wrap my head around that name, Cocoax. Because where my brain goes is to like coax cable. I don't know why it does that. Probably not even close to any meaning you have behind your name. I'm doing well, other than my normal confusion, of course. It's just, you know, but that's just me. Okay, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that still need to be zombified and cured. But I'm not ready to bring the zombie in, because what I want to do, here I go squirreling again, and I might have made this tougher, well, maybe not, might actually work to my favor, because I think, let's see, the villager is on here, my walls are too thick, 2 blocks thick, or at least some of them are, so yeah, I could just run the rail line like along at this level to connect there, and then dig out, or go down one, I think it is, I gotta go down, because the rail line has to be one below ground floor, so that the zombie reaches up and zombifies the villager. But then the only problem, I have to coordinate the cords on this side to what they are on the outside, so that I don't accidentally re-zombify one that I've already cured, because a couple of them I think might be kind of on the weak side as it is. I don't want to have to shoot them with the arrow again. And why am I doing that? Where's my rockets? Sun's going down. Whee! See, sometimes I can land really, really good. I like that. And other times, I just splat into things. Would that be a Junior Jax? Always getting Ajax killed. Yeah. Do you have built iron farm? Yes, that is an iron farm. That it's probably really kind of your traditional. Let's see. I don't know that I'll land on top. One never knows. Ooh, 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 ooh. The bee did it. The bee did it. Yeah, see? I'm gonna walk along here. I still need to button this or carpet it. Make sure nothing spawns on it. There goes the iron. Yeah. So that's how I did the top. And this is probably one of, I think probably just about everyone has their own iron farm now. And Ajax has a shop in the shopping center. Could put torches up here, couldn't I? I can always take the torches out later. I just don't want stuff spawning up here. That doesn't need to be there either. Close enough. It might not be perfectly centered, but it's close enough. So I think I did have a skeleton spawn up here because there were arrows and what was the other thing? What is skeletons? Arrows and a bow? Or bone. Bone and arrows were in the collection. And the only place they could have come from was up here. So a skeleton probably got on here and I don't know how, one misstep I guess, and he probably fell in, I don't know. Oh, we'll sleep on this bed. I definitely buy my iron. Yes, you do. But, you know, you'll get there. Yarn Beast is our newest member. Oh, hello, creeper. Oh, I want to kill you, but I don't want to accidentally hit the horse. Okay, horse, do not move. Thank you. Gotcha. So if anybody wants this little zombie horse, he's free to a good home. I already have 4. Yeah, 4 of them in here. I might change out their armor. I really like it with the gold armor. Okay, let's get to chopping those trees. Then I'll have to replant. Let's see what we can get up to while my chop trees while my brain thinks of all the projects that I should be doing or could be doing that I'll have to refresh my memory on how to do. Let's see. Ajax was saying, I was hoping my son would be better than me and not go to prison. That's it. We could say he made the jailbreak and he's out. He's gone. He's been paroled. The only one ever paroled out of the prison. This is Bedrock. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is a community server owned by TNC Cuban. He used to stream a lot more than he does these days. He's rather busy with real life things and school and stuff like that. But he's on spring break, and we had the good fortune to catch one of his streams just a few days ago. Well, maybe it's been a week ago now already. I can't keep track of time. But we're hoping he can eventually make it back a little more frequently. In the meantime, the world was, this is the 4th season of Sakura's Mystery. And I've been on it the entire time. I was practically a beginner when I first joined. I had played mostly on peaceful and a little bit of easy and normal for only maybe a year and a half prior to joining Sakura's Mystery. And I had to sink or swim as the server is on hard survival. Not hardcore, thank you very much. We'd all be dead. But hard survival. And there are, gosh, how many of us are on the list? I can never keep track of how many. We have Slow Ride, who has been here in chat. We have Ajax here in chat, also known as Jackster Hylura. We have Yarn Beast. We have, obviously, myself. We have Nope Null, who takes care of the maintenance on the server and actually, I think, houses the server, although it's technically owned by Cuban. He does all the behind-the-scenes operations. And let's see, there's a fellow named Sleepy Raz, Rotten Trails, Polly Boy. I can't forget Polly Boy. Oh my gosh. No, I can't forget Polly Boy. Polly's on here too. With friend who's built fishing farm in Bedrock. So easy and good. Yeah, okay, when you say fishing farm, is that like the AFK type where it's just like a little, I don't know, how do I term it? Has the lava blade and a fish in water and a chest and signs and excuse me, hopper minecart and that kind of stuff? Or do you mean the one like this one over here? Because technically I think Ajax and Polly, this is their guardian farm. They have a, I think they refer to it as an ink farm, but it also produces a lot. Let's go up high so look at it a little better. Down there. Yeah, I'm not too good at this flying stuff. I don't want to land in there either. And I'm going to miss that. Yep. Well, here I am. I might be swimming home. Oh, gosh. I thought I was going to fall in there. If I jump here, I could do that. That kind of a fishing farm, or the kind where you stand at and you can use like your fishing pole and manually fish, or use a auto, what's it called? Auto. I forget the words. But you can see the ink is flowing around in there. I think they get a lot of fish in there too, unless they've changed and fixed it so that they don't somehow. This is Ajax and Polly's. I'm not going to attempt to work it. I don't want to die. I don't have fear of heights, but for some reason today this is kind of bothering me. Auto clicker. Thank you, Mickey. It's exactly what I was trying to think of. I've never used one. And Ajax, you too. Both of you got it for me. Let's see. And I have my raid farm. I was blessed with this wonderful island to call my base. It's not quite as big as the island I had last season, and I didn't choose this base with the intent of being on an island again. But I was, when the server started in December, right before Christmas, at that point I was kind of done. Our last season was 2 years long, and I think everybody was pretty much done with last season. Has that always been there? Probably has. What I need is this. And this. And a couple of those. Put that away. Oh gosh, losing it. Tell you, I'm losing it. Silk Touch, yes. Anyway, it was done, so I didn't really have a plan or a thought as to what type of biome or even builds that I could or would or should do this season. And from spawn, I was just kind of out exploring, and I was in a boat because there's this massive ocean. Spawn is kind of that direction at 0, 0. And I was boating around. I saw some villages. I discovered where Polly was. I also had the flu in December, so that kind of put me a little bit behind. It was like in game, I think the days were already in the 40s or something. And as you can see, we have 7,078 days played. That's not just me, that's everybody, I think. But this is the raid farm. This was a Silent Whisperer design. Works really good. I could, oops, there, gotta do that. Hold my looting sword. Oh, there's my loud stuffs. No fish from Ink Farm, but plenty of fish from, oh, okay, fish from the Guardians. Okay, I was wondering, I thought you had I was thinking the fish were coming from the Ink Farm. So that makes sense now. We barely got done, but finished the important stuff. Yeah, I just kind of gave up at the last on season 3. Is that too loud for you guys? You guys can hear that, right? It's loud for me. And so in boating around, I just kind of, I think I'm trying to remember. Ajax, had you started your base yet when I chose mine? I think you had, or at least chosen where you were. Maybe not. Because Ajax is over there by those pink trees beyond that oak tree. It's 200-300 blocks that direction, I think. And I came up this coast, and I kind of had in mind, and I think the influence was a little bit by Mickey, because she's on Stony Peaks and has such a wonderful looking base over there. And I saw this little bit of stony rock area here and thought, yeah, it's as good as any. So I kind of set up a chest and furnace and that kind of stuff. Hi, Dragon My Tail, welcome back. You were there first? Okay, you started days later. That's right, I had early access. Forgot about that. But just a day or two. And set up there, and that's become my base. And what I did during the first few days, because I was still feeling the effects of the flu with the fever and the aches and all that wonderful stuff, I dug my mine, and I spiraled it down, making a left turn every 10th block, but I was making it 3 wide and filling in stairs as I went. That way it was done when I reached the bottom. I didn't have to do anything else. And now if I want, though, I can go back and make it look pretty or do something with it. Oh, and that base over there, for anyone who isn't already aware, if Coco Axe is still here listening, belongs to Zugov. That's another one of our members, Zugov. Oh, and we have Scrub Lord down there where the lights are, and Yarn Beast is over the top of that hill in a cave, kind of just the other side of the peak of the hill in the cherry biome. Leave your sword highlighted, bee. That one pink leaf, yes, that one pink leaf. Trying to remember. I think that was deemed to be the center of the original raid tower. I'm not sure if it is any specific significance, but it seemed to in Silent's tutorial. But I don't stand on it. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. But get lots of XP. Well, not lots, but I mean, not like the Guardian farm or the Silverfish farm that Ajax has. But sufficient for repairing my tools, especially when I go downstairs and process the loot that I get. Gosh, how many waves has there been on this raid? Was it backed up or something for some reason? I brought some extra leaves over because I've made the mistake of losing leaves for reasons when I've had to occasionally break something and I don't have one. Every once in a while, I think it's happened 2, maybe 3 times, I have to go up, and it's where the scaffolding is. I go up and have to rethrow the trident. There's a trident killer thrown at the very top. Minx Nevada, welcome in again. Thank you so much for raiding. Slow Ride says, I was on but had something come up. Okay. You can boot me off if... Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Fine. Oh, Meeks, yes. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? I was there watching the tough tower stuff being worked on for a little bit. And I know Meeks usually has to take off pretty quick, so if anyone's able to let me know what was going on besides that in her stream, then please feel free to tell me. But I know that after stream care is very important. I have fallen down this a few times too. That's why I always crouch right here off the edge. The only thing, the water doesn't go all the way down to the, there's a hopper down there. I don't know if you guys on stream can see it, but there's a hopper down there. That hopper is actually at the bottom of a hole. Is that the bottom of the... Yeah, because this goes all the way down. The water only goes to where this sign is. The sign's keeping the water from going all the way down. But I have fallen all the way down and fallen in that hole. I think that hole, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I just landed on the roof and went splat. Dragon says, love how the raid thing popped up just as you said thanks for raiding. I didn't even notice. I'm so oblivious when I'm streaming. I really am. Oh, I guess I have... See, yeah, oblivious. I have Hero of the Village. I don't know that I'm going to do another set because I'm, as normal, bouncing around all over the place. I'm going to leave those there. I will turn off the farm. And you all say, Bee, why don't you just fly down? Well, Bee has this history of when she attempts to fly off that thing up there for some reason. I have died over here more. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Okay, I'll explain in a minute. When that spotted horse first started moving from the angle I'm viewing that at, its ear looked like it was in the center of its head, like a unicorn. And gosh. Ah, the bee. She's hopeless. Just hopeless. And from here I will fly, now that I got things turned off. Because I don't like all those guys down there in the dark. They chase me. And some of them have things that are pointy and... Well, that wasn't exactly where I was trying to land, but it works. Okay, back to chopping trees. Bees are supposed to fly. Well, yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm more of a bumblebee, or maybe a fake bee. I don't know. Is that a thing? I mean, bumblebees I know are black and yellow, not silver. There aren't too many real-life silver bees, but... Oh. Missed. I missed. Usually I catch the vines and can get all that stuff. But I didn't that time. Oh, gosh. My room is so hot. That's another reason why I'm feeling the drowsies. It's 81 degrees in my room because outside it's still 94 and it is going on 5 o'clock. We're having a virtual springtime heat wave here in sunny Southern California. Bees, the queen bee, they nearly never fly after the hive is made. Is that it? Does that mean I can go and I can hide in my hive? You were the one and only silver bee, silver crown of wisdom. Hey, I do have that silver hair. That I do. I even cut it myself. Because I'm cheap like that. I have not gone to we used to call them beauty parlors. What do they call them now? Studios? Yarnbee says same. It's 93 here. Tim Dog, welcome in. Says right. It hit 97 today. Ugh. Are you in Southern California too? Salon. Yeah, that's what they're called. I think they're called. I haven't been to one. And the last one I went to was... Gosh, what was the name of the cheapy place, you know, where all you have to do is walk in? Gosh, I can't even think of the name of it. San Diego. Okay. We're practically neighbors. Wow. Oh. How long ago was it I flew over there and I took the carrots and I was also going to leave the sugar cane? Whee! I did it! Sugar cane goes to librarians, so that's over here. We can just have the sugar cane for now. I'm not going to convert it to paper yet. Anything else that goes to any of these guys over here? And I'll keep the emeralds on me because I like the wandering trader. Wheat. I got a wheat dude. Where's the wheat dude? Don't I have a wheat dude? Yeah. Whew, scare me. I usually keep the farmers all four together, and somehow I managed to goof that up. It's supposed to be 97, 98 this weekend. Yeah, when I looked at the temps last night on the Weather Channel, it said for both today and tomorrow it was supposed to be 100, and then when I looked later on, closer towards midnight, it had changed and was about 5 degrees cooler has the projection for both days. But still, mid-90s in March. Come on, guys. That's just, no, that's just way too hot. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, too. Yeah, I mean, we're still in winter. Okay, now I need to replant more birch. I'm not going to fall through there. I got Yarn Beast on that one really good. The first day she came on, I got her to follow me when I was showing her around the world. And I just did this, and she just kept walking over it and fell through. I did it intentionally to get her to do that, and she did. She didn't know. In case anyone's wondering, Yarn Beast is my daughter as well, so we can do things like that and have fun. I saw Ajax over here. What is Ajax doing? Hey, Ajax, what's this trident doing over here? Ajax, what are you doing with this trident? I have tridents. You're always bringing me presents, but I already have this stuff. But thank you. I guess I'm not supposed to. Am I supposed to battle you or something? I'm not going to hit you with it. What's on here? Get me out of the water. I get it now. Ajax is so cool. He's my neighbor. Thank you, Ajax. The name means everything. Get me out of the water. Bee hasn't used tridents much. Oh, that's good. That's good. A lot of people are far more clever than I am. I come up with silly names for things. Anyway, what am I doing? Let's see. One of my mods, can you give a shout out to Tim Dog? I believe he was streaming. Was it this morning? Yesterday I saw you streaming. I popped in with a lurk. Pretty sure I did. I don't think I'm confusing names with anybody else. Then again, you never know. And I could be like Right Cross. Right Cross used to give shout-outs to even people who didn't stream, so just because they were friends in the channel. I think that's how I got, I think I started out streaming with 26 followers already, which was really pretty good, I thought. Okay. I also saw, and I never thought about that, I thought I had to use like the mycelium, not mycelium, crimson nylium or warp nylium to grow the regular mushrooms on. But Delenn was using podzol, because she was growing a whole bunch of mushrooms today. And it's like, well, it kind of makes sense. Do I have, oh, podzol would be upstairs. I don't think I have any down here. How much of the stuff can I just dump off? Certain things get dumped down here. That can be dumped down here. That's my bed. It belongs there. Torches belong there. Those things go upstairs. 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 I don't think I need the signs right now. Those can go in here. Podzol, mycelium, and nether rack for mushrooms. Yeah, the nether stuff's storing my sticks. I don't have as many sticks as I used to have. Mushrooms. To grow mushrooms. Let me put these things. I'm just going to throw them in the collection chest for now. Whoops, I needed to plant those. I'm not going to plant any more dark oak because I have more than I thought I did already. Here's my list. That I needed. Not there, not there. This sheet. This sheet has the stuffs on it that I'm low on. And it's sweaty in here. The AC did come on, but it doesn't seem like it's on very much, considering how hot it is. Hasn't cooled down yet. Acacia's low. Not that everybody uses acacia. Wildy Coyote, hello, and welcome in. First time chatter. How are you doing? If I remember right, the first time I became acquainted with Wildy Coyote was on my puppy Tayla's chat. Cat, get down please. Way back. It's been quite a while back. And more recent days, I've seen Wildy in a few other people's chats. So it's nice to see Wildy running around. Good, good. No, that's overflow. So I have a full shoulder, so I don't really need to work on acacia. I do need to work on the birch. Yeah, no, that's not birch. This is birch. Flame, stop. Cat. Yeah, 'cause that's all the backup I have. So I guess we're going to be doing a lot of birch chopping today. Cat. You're right between me and my microphone. That's how close to my face you are. She's trying to muffle me, or muzzle me, something like that. I came up with the "we come to chew on your shoes" call my puppy Tayla uses. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I haven't stopped in at her streams too much lately. I don't know if it's just I've been so busy at doing stuff or timing. I don't know what it is. Other people, I don't know. What I think is cool is there's another streamer named Misfit Mutts. To me, she and my puppy Tayla sound a lot alike. They both have that very soft, gentle sounding voice. Lovely voices. And very chill streams. Okay, let's get the rest of these planted. We'll just do this. They'll get going. Okay. Well, I'm waiting for them. Did I get all the wood out of there? Why are you not melting? Is it because it's nighttime and it takes longer at night? I don't know. Spiders. Got spiders out there. Got skeletons out there. I don't know why I was doing that. Now we don't have skeletons out there. There's my dog Sparky. Sparky, are you hungry? Sparky's always hungry. I like to feed him my steak. Then, let's see. I guess I'll sleep. Nobody's needing it daylight, right? Oh, I was going to do the mushrooms. Duh. Oh, not there, bee. Here. This is where you have your bone meal. Yeah, now see, I was going to test this here, but it may only work on Java. I don't know. But then Moa said that it worked for them here. And I don't know, maybe it has to be on wood? Yeah, see, it doesn't change the texture. You know, like when you put something on grass, it does that. It changes the texture. On her Java stream earlier today, she was putting down the red mushroom blocks, putting more mushrooms on top of them and at the sides, and as long as you didn't pick it up, it would leave it that altered texture. And it looked so cool, but it's kind of thing you would have to build in place to leave it there, not be able to pick it up and then take the block and go use it someplace else. Well, let me go put these down in their proper chest. I wonder if I somehow only had 51 in the shop chest and didn't realize it. That would be funny. Okay, let's go do the mushroom thing while the birch trees are growing. I was gonna say, I did get that, didn't I? Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna do this. Does this mean I now have to carry this thing with me whenever I'm around water? Hey, Jax. I don't carry my shield anymore. Probably should. How tall? Yeah, I can get that one from down here. And I'm going to hopefully do this in ways that won't make it too dizzying for everyone. I guess I can't do that there. We'll get these instead then. I make myself dizzy. I have vertigo, so sometimes it's even bad for me. Come on, thank you. The reason I do that at the bottom, and it doesn't always work, is if you leave the block there too long, and maybe this is just an old wives' tale, but it seems to happen a lot when I do leave it there, it actually changes this stuff to regular netherite. Why can't I remember that name? I'm having trouble with the memory today. It's pretty bad. Even more than usual, it seems. Hey, Trunga, welcome in. How's your day going, or gone? It's, what, about midnight back there where you are? Down there where you are? Out there where you are? As long as you're not really down and out. Hey, Jack says, up to you, but it comes in handy at times and is fun in the rain. Yeah, my daughter really loves using her trident. She always has. I should say Yarn Beast really loves using her trident. Trunga says, going well, just walked through a trendy town looking at fancy food. Okay, to find fancy food. So I can get some inspiration for dinner later. It's around midday. Midday. Oh, am I looking at noon? Because my son is in the UK, in Wales, and for him it's midnight, so I guess that's a different latitudinal region that you're in. So yeah, okay. Oh, too many time zones in the world. I can't keep track of them. I need one of those clocks or a set of clocks that tells what the time is in every single time zone. So how many would that be? How many time zones are there in the world? Is it kind of like the gateways in the end? Is there a couple dozen? Can I get those? Yeah, I can get those. Yeah. Yeah, well, I knew you were down under. It's just, I guess the latitudinal as opposed to the longitudinal direction had me confused. But yeah, I guess the down under area is not down from the UK. It's on the opposite side of the world, isn't it, then? Because if you're midday and he's midnight, that's like half a world away. You're probably closer in proximity to Japan then, right? And the Philippines and those places than the UK. Yeah. We also need to still be collecting all... I didn't catch myself in time. All the goods for the Nether hub. We have sand to get. And frankly, I'm not sure what else we need. I haven't been in the Nether. Ajax put some chests in a little room he kind of built there for the community project, for hopefully everybody in the community providing as they're able to when they're able to. And I just haven't been out since that one time on stream when I went out to the desert, because the desert is 3,500 blocks away. We do have a road through the Nether to it. But I haven't been back out there. Oh, take that. Did I go back? Wait. I want to say, yes, I did go back out there because I got some terracotta one day. Specifically. So yes, I did. I lied. Not intentionally. I love the sound breaking the mushroom makes. It's just kind of a dull plop plop. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Some things that I have thoughts of, besides helping, of course, once we get started on actually doing the Nether hub, is I have a skeleton spawner location that I need to turn into a grinder, XP grinder, and it's really easy to access it here, my base. There's still a treasure chest I want to dig out that I do know the location of, because yeah, I did look at Chunk Base a while back, long while back, and wrote it down. This one's up high. Okay, I need to climb up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it from this side. That way I'll end up in close to water almost. Of course, I have to finish the prison and get more of a story going about that. Get some references as to what all the prisoners' crimes were. And if chat wants to come up with some ideas, they can throw them out, and I will make note of them when I rewatch the VOD, and we can do that maybe in a future episode. I'm behind. I haven't posted the last 2 VODs to YouTube yet. Duh. Pay attention, Bee. So I think there's a link in the About section that will take you to my YouTube. It will also take you to my Discord. Not very active at the Discord, but I try. When you've been used to being in Cuban's Discord for, gosh, how many years have I been there now? 5 or more? And you create your own, you tend to forget about your own and just keep active in the one you've been in. Ajax says, I'm innocent, I tell you. Well, almost innocent. As innocent as every single one of us. I wish it was consistent with how many tries it takes to get these to grow. I mean, isn't this crimson nylium fertile soil for mushrooms? Maybe they grow better on the podzol. Do they? Anybody know? Or does it have to do with certain light level association? Because you can't grow it on dirt. Can't even plant them on dirt unless they're in really low light conditions. What I've been doing now too, because I have, I don't know, 2 or 3 shulkers of the actual brown mushrooms, I've been composting the brown blocks. Kind of like when I do the mangrove trees. I've got so many leaves backed up that I just compost the leaves now. I like to try to get at least an exchange shulker and 1 additional shulker's worth of backup of each item for the shop. I haven't met that quota yet for a lot of these things. Oh, let's chop down a couple birch tree. Get a little variety going here. Let's see, what are some of the other things? Oh, I want to make at least 1 to 3 little wool farm slots, since I do have my villager and there's no wool shop in the shopping district yet. It could be a trade item, although they're prisoners. They're not on a chain gang. And some of the things that they trade I don't really need. I don't really need the emeralds, because that raid farm, I didn't take you down into the storage, those who have not been here, but I think most of you have been here and you're familiar with it. The raid farm, I get a lot of emeralds for, and I had server mates screaming for an emerald shop, so I made an emerald shop, and it's been quite lucrative. But it got lucrative to the point I got bought out and I had to go stand at the raid farm longer. And someone says, well, just AFK at the raid farm. Snow Beans, welcome in, Snow Beans. How was your stream? And what were you up to today? I think I showed up with just alert today early on, so I didn't see what you were doing. And I know it's probably past your dinner time or close to your dinner time, so obviously if you need to raid and run and take care of your post-stream stuffs, by all means do, and we can let your chat or your followers explain what you were up to if you don't have the time. It's snowing beans, yes it is. And do I have my mods here for shout out? They may be tied up. Let me give, I probably missed, I probably missed Minx Nevada shout out. I didn't notice if that got done or not. I don't think it did. No, I don't think it did, so I'll have to remember to get hers in too. Because I think Yarn Beast is in and out, kind of busy, and probably the same with Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Hey Rod Snash, welcome in. The Leechum, welcome in. First time chat, glad you're here. Sky, welcome in. Metal Statistic, you're here too. Welcome in. All the cool peeps. They're all showing up. I'm doing the usual busy work. It seems like all bee does is be a busy bee doing busy work. It's one of the downfalls of having a log shop. And it's had a lot of sales this week. Makes sense. Yep, busy bee. Busy. But yeah, most of this gets collected because it does fall down, and there's a hopper down there that the water pushes it off to, and it collects. But my birch supply is low. My mushroom stem supply is low because I sell those also. What else is low? I don't remember. I thought I was low on the dark oak, so I was growing that, and then realized I have a full shulker and then some as backup, so I'm not going to grow any more dark oak today. I think it's the leaves. I also sell leaves, although nobody buys leaves, but hey, it's a log shop. So funny, I haven't even named the log shop. I think I just put Bee's Log Shop for now. Last season I also had the log shop because I inherited it, or was gifted it, one of the two, from Rotten Trails, who didn't want to do it anymore. I'm kind of understanding why. Although by the time I inherited it last season, there were some sales, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't wasn't as busy as it seems this has been, starting from scratch. Or maybe by the time I inherited it, I didn't want to do anything else, so I just did a lot of the grindy stuff. I do enjoy the grindy stuff, actually. I know it may not be the most exciting stream venue, but it works for me. Let's see, what else do I have in there? I have bamboo in there. I could chop the bamboo down and collect it, but it's kind of an annoyance. Let's get over here to the vine. There's one vine that just kind of is hanging there, disattached but attached. Figure that one out. Ajax says, nope, was looking for flowering azalea, but I'm not sure if he got them or not. Well, if he did, he didn't get them from me unless he went into my storage room. Or from you if you have supplies built up. Because don't you have them? Was it you or was it Polly? Who had them? Slow Ride maybe had them. But I don't think was selling them. Somebody, I think I saw it when Cuban streamed. That day he was looking around some of the bases to see what other people were doing. And I think I need to go put some of this stuff into the composter, since I have an excess of brown mushroom blocks. Ooh, I got another villager. I need a name tag. Well, oh, he's got an arrow, so does that make him persistent? Maybe? I need a name tag. Come on, get down there. I should probably take some of the... Yeah, that works. Upstairs, I guess, is where I've got an anvil. I don't want to name all of them. Fuel. That is fuel. Just want to name one for now. What can I name him? Who wants to throw out a name? We'll see how long he keeps it. I'll wait a few seconds if someone wants to do a redemption. Name a villager, we'll name him in the cart. That way we can eventually roll him over and he'll be safe and sound. Because I'll probably cure him before I boat him over in the name a villager. Snow Beans, yay! Name him Beans. All right. Beanss. All right. Awesome. Yep, still there. It's going to be up, down, not up elevator. Gotta do this quick before all the bad guys come again and try shooting me like that skeleton. There's Beans. He'd be named. Okay, now I'll sleep. I don't want the skellies. I'm chopping stuff. Mickey rockin' Rod snaps. Is Rod here? Rod's not here. At least I don't think he's here, and maybe I missed him. Or is that what you would have named him? Beans got the redemption, so we'll let Beans name him. We'll get back to the choppy. Sidetracked myself. Okay, here. Let's get the wood out, the leaves out. That can go down. That can go down. Well, I'll probably need those later, but we'll put them down. We'll put that down there too. The stem can go down. I'll hang on to this stuff. Okay, let's go over to the composter. That's what I've... Oh, why are you in my garden? You don't belong in the garden. Oh, not that. Silly bee. Put that up there. What do you have? Come here. What do you have? Anything I want? Not really. Although I do get the wood all the time, regardless of what it is, even if I have a good supply of it. I don't like you guys in my garden. You mess it up. If I hit you here, you're going to mess it up. If I hit him, there, keep you next to the fence. You're gone too. There. Yes, I murdered the wandering scammer. He's wicked and evil. He charges too much for some of his stuffs. Let's see, plant some more birch. Because everyone loves birch. I don't mind birch. I like to use birch on a checkered floor. I did that in my library last season. Reminds me of 1950s linoleum. Oops. Come on, bee. Do the right thing here. Oh, I probably should have picked up some more of this while I was over there. Mickey. Oh, Rod is here. Hello, Rod. Did I miss you earlier when you came in? Or are you just now here? I was saying hi to Rod. Hi, Snowbeans. Yeah, Mickey says. Did I miss him? I must miss him. I don't know. Sometimes I think form your words, be. Put your brain in gear with the mouth. When it shows up in chat, sometimes I think it, like when the streamer sees it, is at a different time than the viewer sees it in chat. Because I've been watching, when I watch some of the streams, and someone will say something to someone like they're in chat, and it's like, wait a minute, that person hasn't showed up in chat yet. And then 5, 10, 15 seconds later, there they are, and the chat message is there. So there's a delay, I think. Come on, grow. Thank you. I saw White Ice playing Minecraft, but I don't see them here. So maybe they just haven't gotten into the server yet. White Ice is another person on the server. Gosh, how many people do we have? I haven't stopped to count them lately. Guess I gotta go get some more bone meal now. See, we got 2 different biomes here. And they both have to do, I think, with the ocean. I think Sky is right. My little house. Started out as just the first section, cobblestone, and it was only I think it was only 3 or 4 blocks deep. I expanded a little bit, added a top floor, then added the basement, which is where I have the storage. Sometimes they just don't want to grow. I don't know if it's the block, the mushroom, time of day. Come on, you're eating up. Well, I shouldn't. Well, yeah, that's not going to give me bones. That just gives me iron, poppies, and lots of string. More than my solo world gives me. Solo, come on. What is with you guys? Must not like the bone meal. Is it the bone meal that was made from mushrooms and they're rebelling? Grow, darn you. Okay. How much space do I got? Yeah, I got space. We'll chop down the bamboo. Whoops, I think I overextended my reach and got one of the birch saplings. Obstinate mushrooms. We'll get that saplings. Get the other saplings too. We'll replant them eventually. Let's get these before I go down and get those, because more will fall. I do have a skeleton spawner. Did I mention that earlier? I'm forgetting. Short-term memory. But the skeleton spawner has easy access to it. Yeah, I did mention it earlier, because I remember now talking about making it into a grinder. Only I forget exactly how to make a grinder, because it's been a while since I've done it. What you doing, AJ? Oh, you're giving me actual mycelium. I don't think I've had any actual mycelium. Thank you, Ajax. Oh, I want... No, they've grown before, even with some blocks left in the sky. Okay, maybe they won't, but I'm sure I have. I know I have, because I had them at 2 different levels. The top of them was at 2 different levels. Why do they not want... Thank you. About time. Good grief. What did I go through? Half a stack of bone meal before I could get one to grow. That's pretty bad. And look at that. That time, very first try. I should probably do one of these with my fortune so that I get some more mushrooms without having to go down to the collection area to pick up some more. Collection storage area. Let's see. Will you grow now? Thank you. Okay, where's my other axe? I just don't want to do the stem with this axe, because it won't give me the stem. This is to get all those pretty little mushrooms. They're all going to go down there. Well, maybe not all of them, but many of them. Well, I got a few. Keep me going for a while. Gosh, how is today going so fast? Have I really been alive for an hour and 40 minutes? That does not seem possible. I'm going to have to mend my Silk Touch axe. I don't think I've made backup axes yet. I've made some backups of some of the other tools, just haven't made the backup of the axes. Max Money! I don't know, I don't think you're new, but you might be. Yeah. Welcome in, Max. How you doing today? Have you had a good day? What's the weather like in your part of the States? Is it cold, or have you guys finally gotten some heat? The weather is so crazy in so many places. And I beat you all to the redemption for hydrate. I realized I don't think I'd hydrated yet during the whole stream. And I totally missed when the ad was going, which should have only been 30 seconds, and that was at the top of the hour. We're long past that. Weather was warming. Still computerless. You're computerless? Why did I not realize that? Why are you still computerless? What happened? Tell me more. Whoa, that was a tall one. I guess I get to go up and then fall down into the water again. Hopefully fall into the water and not clip the sides. Did I know you were without a computer? What happened to your computer? I was wondering why it seemed like we should have been seeing some Max Money streams that I haven't been. Okay, will I land in the water? Not sure what's wrong with it. That's why I was not streaming Monday or tonight. You're not streaming tonight either? Okay. What is it doing or not doing? Ugh, clip the side. There's probably a way I can move myself mid-air and get in the water like that. Come on, Bee. Is it overheating or just not working? Or not that I'm any kind of computer expert by any means, but just curious. Gonna end up in the water again trying to get these. It won't suck me down the hopper. I do like my little farm though. It may not be fast, it may not be automatic, but it works as intended. And I can thank Dadcraft for this. Not that he made his like this, but I saw one of his streams once, for those who haven't heard the story before, where he was chopping down trees and he had just this little area of water that was flowing towards hoppers, and I think he probably only had a 2x2, and he was growing trees, or maybe he had a couple 2x2s, and he was growing trees on them and chopping them down. I thought, wow, we can do that. You know, the typical water flows 8 blocks that way, and 8 blocks this way, and 8 blocks that way, and this way, and stick a hopper in the middle and collect all the stuffs. And it works. It's not showing the boot drive when it shuts down. Okay, you lost me. It's fine. I accept your explanation. The techie guys will understand that perfectly. I just don't, I don't recognize mentally that computers show the boot drive when they shut down. Sometimes it's easier to chop these from the top. Other than I always overshoot and end up chopping my scaffolding. I'm so used to habitually chopping out the bottom block that I even do it here on the mycelium, and I wonder if that's necessary. How tall is this one? I'm just going to go up to the top. It's easier, quite frankly, than looking up. My son's the one that, of course my husband, they understand all that kind of stuff because hubby just retired. This has been his first week of not working intentionally. See, that's the top of the block that I want to see from the red blocks that Delenn was doing on her stream by stacking 2 red blocks and then breaking the top red block, and it gives this surface. And if you put one on the side and break it, it gives this surface. But it must be a Java only thing, because I don't think we have any kind of add-on on here that would make that not work. So that must be not available for us on Bedrock, unless Dadrock has some kind of. I don't think they have add-ons or anything, do they? Max is on Dadrock. He could answer that question. Dadrock has a new player. She spoke about that this morning. I'm sure she'll enjoy it over there. Oh, and I keep forgetting this. Let's see, slash, shout out, Minx, because I forgot hers earlier. Minx, where's Minx's name? Sarah Underbar? Got her squirrel way back. Oh my goodness. No, it wasn't that far back. Where was Minx? Well, there's the beans. Maybe it was that far back. Sorry guys, I'm doing intermittently a little bit of my own. Man, I must be really, really blind today. Is there an underbar in Minx, Nevada, or is it just all together? Any of you all know? There it is. It's all together. Okay. Okay, we'll get hers, and then we'll remember to get Max Monies. Did I get snow beans? Yes, no. Did I? Bad. Okay, there's Minx. Oh, and I didn't get Trunga either. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got snow beans. Okay. So I still need to get Trunga. And did Mickey get one earlier? I think she did, because she was here early. Or fairly early. Yes, I think somebody got her. So it's, to my knowledge, Tim Dog. Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten everybody. Okay, these are verbal shout outs. Tim Dog 36. Trunga 77. Sky underbar NS. And again, I can't remember. One of these days I'll remember. Metal Statistic? I can't remember. Give them shout outs anyway. Anybody. Give them verbal shout outs. And Max Money AWA. There's Mickey. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. They said, stream, you'll love it. Yeah, I do. Actually, Yarn Beast was telling me almost 7 years ago that I should be streaming. And it's like, yeah, I'm still going, Well, those could go down there. I don't need those in my pocket. There. I can pick up these ones that don't fall into the water. Pick 'em upper. Oh, I can do a few more of these trees. Then I have to probably pretty soon go and mend. Something wants to keep talking back to me. I'm not sure what it is. It might be those Cheetos I had for lunch. Do they talk back to you? Keep it simple. Everyone follow everyone. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, that's true. Everyone. Go follow everyone. Just click on their name, then click on their name again in their little informational thing, and go follow them. That's the easiest way. Yeah, it's true. Let's see. Motown says, just chillin', busy day on Stony, sorting inventory. Metal is an awesome and valued member of our Bedrock family, but I don't believe he streams. I've probably asked him several times. There we go, down the snow. Yeah, y'all got to see that. I didn't jump well enough. Plus, I think there was leaves above me, and I couldn't do it. Oh, gosh. And Savage is building something out there. He's building a rock in the sky. From here, it's just a shadow. I think we have like, the server is set at a 32 render distance. What do I need? I need to eat. That's what I need to do. Actually, I want to put a little more food in before I forget. There. Because one of these days, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm okay, guys. Honest, I am. I can't believe it. It's almost time to end stream. Almost. Almost. They do that for. It was funny the other day. I guess Cuban had been messing with something. See, that's what it does sometimes. That's why I usually break it out ahead of time, but sometimes it still does it. Even though it's broken out. I was starting to say, Cuban had been doing something, I think, either administratively on the server, or I don't know, they've got a creative copy and maybe he was in the wrong account when he did it or something. But I came over here and I planted trees like I've been doing, both the birch and the dark oak. And it was like they were growing faster than I could chop them down. And it's like, what? They don't grow that fast. What the heck's going on? So I put a message out in the admin channel. And Cuban responded, says, oops, I think that might have been me. I think I hit the wrong account and changed the ticking speed. It's like, yeah. So he set it back to where it was supposed to be. But it was like, man, I haven't experienced that since I played on Skybound and we had the twerking ability to make the trees grow faster. But these were growing even faster than that. It was really kind of funny. I says, actually, I don't mind if you want to leave it there. Nah, couldn't do that. Wouldn't be right. But it was nice while it lasted. It was about 3 minutes. Metal says, I have not streamed Minecraft. I haven't really streamed in over a year. I'll get back to it eventually, I'm sure. Okay. Awesome. I apologize. If you ever get back into it, please let us know. I mean, they can always follow you in advance, just like people followed me even before I started streaming. That is a thing. That way we'll know. Keep the notifications on. Okay, back to the mushrooms. I got 4 left. We'll grow 1. Part of me wants to stream out, part of me doesn't. Or raid out, I mean. I want a really tall one. I think it is easier to just go ahead and go up on the... Now watch me fall through. As annoying as it is sometimes to climb up the scaffolding, I think it's faster to chop these from above than it is to try to reach up, crane my neck, like that, and land there. You're supposed to land in the water, not on the top of the ladder. Pick these things up. What I should have is just these and take those out temporarily. That way I probably won't have to, and I missed, won't have to jump across quite as much to pick up the ones that don't fall in. Oops, got an ad break coming in a couple minutes. I'll wait till after the ad break before I raid out. Just sit here for just a sec. Well, it's not... Okay. Shouldn't be an ad for 2 minutes, but if someone that gets the ads wants to let me know when it starts, then I'll just pause doing anything. Not that it matters. I'm just chopping mushrooms. You won't miss anything. Other than you won't hear my voice either, so that I do know. It would be almost time to stream if my pewter... Yeah, it would be fun to raid into you. Have I raided into you before, Max? I don't remember. I think I might have once. Definitely will let you know, Sky. Yeah. Oh, here I go, trying that again. Go up the scaffold. Up on top of the mushroom. See, isn't that a nice texture on the sides? I wonder if we can... Do we keep that? No, see, it doesn't keep it even on the brown ones. Not fair. I want to complain to Mojang. we don't get that texture. Definitely not fair. Can I do a pretend rant against Java? I haven't played Java. I probably, well, everyone keeps trying to encourage me, especially since Mickey now uses a controller on Java. Make a bug report. I don't even remember how to get to the place to make a bug report. It's been that long since I've looked at that site. Oh, it's probably, let's see, isn't it like Injuria or something like that? Or is that the old, I don't know. I want that texture. Can't we use that texture for something? Ad starts at 6 seconds. I'm just going to kind of pause here for a second. Okay, it's 30 seconds up. Might be kind of close. Cannot imagine using a controller. I have never ever gotten used to using the keyboard. Well, now it says, wait a minute, it's only supposed to be a 30-second ad break, and now it says ends in 21 seconds. Was it a minute? Oh, now the... I know some of you can still hear me. I'm laughing. But I'll wait. Gosh. I'm just chopping trees anyway. I don't even know who's live out there. Of course, half the time when I, excuse me, when I go to look to see who's live, it doesn't show me half of the people. Oh, I see Genfire is live with the baby. For those of you who don't know that whether you do or don't follow Slack Lizard and Genfire, they just had a baby last week. In fact, I think they said it was a week ago today he was born. And so yesterday, I think, or the day before, was her first stream since she got home, and has the baby on there. Oh, the baby is so cute. It makes all those cute little baby noises. So maybe we'll head over there. She's playing bingo. I would say Ron Bent, but he's playing Pokemon, and I'm not into Pokemon. I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon, but you know, you're welcome to skip the raid and head over there or go do your own things. I'm out of mushrooms anyway. Well, I should have had a mushroom up here. I need a mushroom. No mushrooms? Okay, before I go out, I gotta have a mushroom. Gotta have a mushroom. I'm gonna take a screenshot next to the mushroom and show everybody that's what I was doing all day. Sip, 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 sip. And I'll probably keep doing this even after stream. I gotta build up the mushroom supply since I keep getting bought out. I shouldn't complain, huh? That's why I have a shop. For my riches. You want to see my riches? I'll show you my riches. Hang on. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. This is the one, the W2 form. This one holds my riches. These are my shop earnings, not counting what's over there already today that I didn't collect earlier. But see, I'm not spending what I earn. I'm digging when I need diamonds. And I have a few still, and I have some deep slate ore from my last mining adventure. So I'm okay. I'm okay. You're welcome, Mickey. And everybody's back from the ad. Metal said, that's all I've ever played with is a controller. Okay, can't get used to keyboard. Yeah. See, I can do a little bit with the mouse. Sometimes it's faster. But my mouse, and it can probably be adjusted, but my son is not here. He's in Wales to help me figure these things out. And I'm not very brilliant when it comes to the techie stuff. Hello, Mo. How are you doing? You're coming in right as I'm about ready to raid out. I'm going to be raiding to Genfire. I guess I should check and make sure she's actually... Oh yeah, she's only been up for a little over half an hour, so that'll be good. But I wanted to get a mushroom and grow a mushroom so I could take a quick little screenshot out there by the mushroom for my thumbnail when I post this up on YouTube. When I remember, I'm two streams behind as it is. Look at that. Pull that one out. Okay, let's see where I can stand. Hopefully nothing comes and creeps up on me. There we go. Get the mushroom. We'll wait for that to go. In fact, I'll do it without that stuff. Let's see, do that. There, and I can put that back on. There's a few things I've learned, not a lot. But yeah, this is where I'll raid out from. Thank you all for being here. Time went by so fast today. It really did. I can't believe it's been over 2 hours. Really can't. I want to thank Minx Nevada for her raid and Snowbeans for his raid. I appreciate you both, very much so, for bringing your peoples in here. And thank you for those who stuck around, and thank you for anyone who's lurking. You don't need to say you were lurking. It's perfectly fine. And thank you for everyone who did comment in the chat, answer questions, ask questions, chitter chatter back and forth, say hello to everyone. And we will see you tomorrow. Yeah. See, I gotta do this so I can do the raid. Rod Snash, good night too. Thank you. Everybody, have a good evening, and I hope you enjoy being over at Jen's. If not, find someone that you enjoy and head there, or head off and eat dinner or go to sleep, whatever you do. Have a good night. Bye.